Yes, ready for dictation and start. The instant petition has been filed under Section 482 CRPC seeking quashing of complaint filed under the Domestic Violence Act. Full stop. It is necessary to give the factual issues before referring the legal issues. Full stop. A complaint under the Domestic Violence Act was filed by Sanjay Agarwal, brother of Ritu Agarwal. Full stop. Ritu was married to Amit Agarwal in October 2003. Full stop. A child was born to them in October 2004. Full stop. Allegations were leveled that there was demand of a car before marriage. Full stop. The family gave rupees 2 lakhs in cash, gold items besides electrical goods. Full stop. There was a demand even at the time of birth of the child. Full stop. The wife was beaten up and tortured and kicked out of the house finally in June 2006. Full stop. The Stridhan and the Dory articles were retained by the accused. Full stop. A claim for one of 13 maintenance compensation as damages residents in the shared household was made. Full stop. Respondent number 1 filed the reply and it was pleaded that the issue of maintainability of the complaint had been raised by the petitioner before the trial court and it was pending and the petitioner could not raise the same issue before this court. Full stop. It was pleaded that respondent number 1 had filed a complaint on 1/12/2007 which was withdrawn on 27/3/2009 as the complaint wished to withdraw the complaint and file a fresh one and a statement in that regard was made on 27/3/2009. Full stop. It was pleaded that an ex parte decree of divorce was passed and no service was affected and an application for setting aside the decree was filed and was pending. Full stop. It was pleaded that the decree had not attained finality and the ex parte decree did not wash away the previous incidents of domestic violence and respondent number 2 was pushed out of the house in June 2006. Full stop. It was pleaded that although petition number 3 was the brother-in-law of petition number 1 and married prior to the marriage of respondent number 2, but he was actively involved in the acts of domestic violence. Full stop. It was pleaded that an aggrieved person or a protection officer or any other person on behalf of the aggrieved person could present an application to the magistrate under section 12 of the Domestic Violence Act and he had filed the complaint on behalf of his sister. Full stop. It was admitted that an complaint was filed and was withdrawn and no liberty was granted to file again, though he had reserved his right to the file again. Full stop. The complaint had filed by the brother. Full stop. An objection was taken that no authority had been given to the complaint to lodge a complaint. Full stop. It is necessary to notice section 12 of the Domestic Violence Act. It read as under section 12 in the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005. Application to magistrate. Full stop. An aggrieved person or a protection officer or any other person on behalf of the aggrieved person may present an application to the magistrate seeking one or more reliefs under this act. Full stop. Provided that before passing any order on such application, the magistrate shall take into consideration any domestic incident report received by him from the protection officer or the service provider. Full stop. I also consider that the definition of wife as available under section 125 CRPC could not be imported into Domestic Violence Act. Full stop. The legislature was well aware of section 125 CRPC and if legislature intended it would have defined wife as in section 125 CRPC in Domestic Violence Act as well. Full stop. The purpose and object of domestic violence and provision under section 125 CRPC is different. Full stop. While Domestic Violence Act has been enacted by the Parliament to prevent acts or domestic violence on women living in a shared household. Full stop. Section 125 of CRPC is to prevent vagrancy where wife is left high and dry without maintenance. Full stop. Law gives a right to claim maintenance under civil law as well as section 125 CRPC even to a divorced wife, but an act of domestic violence cannot be committed on a divorced wife who is not living with her husband or family and is free to live wherever she wants, full stop. She has a right to claim maintenance and enforce other rights as per law, full stop. She has a right to claim custody of children as per law, but denial of these rights do not amount to domestic violence, full stop. Over. Thank you.